we're finished loading out, and I wanted to make sure. She ran off, she beat me to it. There's Dylan. Hey Dylan. Some of the more difficult things about the show are starting to get a little bit easier. But there's always something new. I think they shot video of me trying to block the sun. No big deal, and yet if you're working on one thing that gets your attention, you can't be doing the other things that maybe should be getting your attention. So I don't know that anybody wants to hear any of this. I think everybody's just kind of tired. Jake is still passed out on the couch. He was up there transferring data. Got up here early this morning, did some initial edits, realized that I never exported the episode 4 from last week. So before I do 5 from yesterday, I thought I'd go ahead and get that finished up. There's some good stuff in there. Maggie, do you want to go outside? Sit. Good girl. Okay. I love that. So I stepped outside for a few minutes this morning. It's a beautiful day. We never come outside, or I hardly ever come outside, because we're inside editing and making phone calls. And we're trying to sell this sound system. If you know anybody that wants to buy a sound system, it's a good one. We just don't need this particular one anymore. So imagine this, I'm sitting at a computer, Jake's sitting at his computer. Seems to be a trend. I'm editing episode 5, and it takes a long time to do, but I just got a phone call, and I am happy that I'll be working, hopefully. It looks like we're going to be working this Wednesday and Thursday in Dallas doing some video assist work. So that's nice to have a little bit of income to pad all the other stuff we're doing. So Dylan's out. He is got a dentist appointment, and he's going to go do something with his family. He hasn't been to his house with his family since he moved down here. Because it doesn't let you... So Jake is showing Brian his behind the scenes footage. They're having a good time. Jake was making fun of me shooting a gun. Yeah, this is sad. Jake shot right through a fence post and hit the target still. Yeah, that was some creative editing Jake did. Am I missing it that bad? Oh, nice. It's Brian Barrett. Yeah, I'd be, What is up with this? Like, constantly. Look how red my face is and how yellow you are. Yeah, it makes you look like you're, a tomato. Yeah. And I've got hepatitis. Yeah. Yes, you do. Well, no, not really. Do you need, no, we don't. I don't really. Do you need some? Do you need some new needles? Hey, look! It's Elvis and Brian. It's me and the King. So I have been editing all day long, and Jake has sat in that chair almost all day long. Isn't that right, Jake? Yeah. So okay. Jake is kind of weird, but he has said more than once that he wants to do a show of me making eggs in the morning. I have no idea why that would be cool, but it's what I do. Of course, the one time I shoot video, this one's not working very well. This one's working better. More butter. Very pastoral here this morning. This little guy. Come on. One of the three. And then we have a goat. So what are the chances of you guys being in the video? Seeing how the internet was actually created for cats. So I'm going to the Toad to upload a bunch of files that would take forever to record, to upload from here. I'm in the Horny Toad by myself Tuesday morning. It's kind of different in here. I uploaded 2 full episodes, and that's took a couple hours, like 3 hours or so. So I've been up at the Toad a lot longer than I anticipated. I am about to set up my video assist rig so that I can make sure that Miriam and Jake are more comfortable with the software and the hardware so that they can do some troubleshooting on Sundays when I'm not standing there. This is something they've asked for, and I am happy to do, but I've got to set up everything so we can do that. I got to load up and drive to Dallas, and the idea is that I will hopefully get in bed before 10. I got a 7 a.m. call time, which means I'll try to get there probably about 6:45. So, not very exciting today. Lots of work, not much fun, but that's what I've been doing. And now I've got to put all this equipment back in the vehicle and get out of town. So, sun's going down. So it's a little before 11 p.m. on Tuesday night. I drove through downtown Dallas up to Plano, staying at some friend's house I haven't seen in a while. So it's Wednesday morning, getting ready to drive to the first day set, 2-day shoot, television commercial, big company that you've heard of before, but as a general rule, you don't do behind the scenes stuff on that, so it's cool. So I'm on set. I got my little badge. Can't show you what that is. Had some breakfast, talked to the AD. I'm part of the little group that's going to be actually driving to the other part, another part of the facilities, so that I'll be driving over with the grip truck and the production truck and the camera guys, so that I can load in my gear, which just had our little meeting. It's confirming that lots and lots of security here, and we won't be able to come back out to our trucks or our vehicles, so that makes things interesting. But it's kind of normal depending on the shoot. I've seen a lot of faces this morning, people I've worked with, and I like this group. It's good to see some of these people. It's been a while for some of them. So, I wish I could name people. I'd like to say where I am and who I'm working with, but I'm not going to do that. We actually wrapped early. Kinda. Not that early, but earlier than normal. So, I'll actually get where I'm going and have some dinner before it's dark. So it was the front right tire, not the left 2 sides. So I got to get out and do it again, but luckily it was still pumping when I got out. So success. This is exciting. This is exciting behind the scenes footage, don't you think? But it's kind of what reality is. A lot of life's like that. See, I'm getting all philosophical now. A lot of life is like that. Just, you gotta do whatever. So I wasn't counting on a torrential downpour this morning. It freaked me out when I put on the GPS. It said it was going to take me an hour and 47 minutes to get to where I'm going.